In a world full of podcasts, there is only one compound. BnSn, Bryson Sniv. Oh yeah.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of BnSn. Today, me, Bryce, JC, Mike from the bar, we're here, and we have some great topics for you. We are talking cryptocurrency. We are talking dirty jobs, and you have to stick around to listen to the conversation that we have. Not only we, just Mike. It is hilarious. I know you're going to love this podcast, and I think this is one of our best ones we've done yet. And unfortunately, we're missing a few people, but I think we have three talented, funny, brilliant minds here that talk great things. You should tune in. Like, subscribe, follow, and thank you, Allie Cakes. Bro, how awesome is this? We got a shout out to Allie Cakes. This is tough. I actually hope that Allie Cakes actually watches this also this time and gives us the feedback and lets us know how the setup is. Yes. So stay tuned.
Welcome to BnSn.
Beautiful. So what do you call like pork roll? Like, do you call it pork roll, ham and cheese, or you say like Taylor ham?
I do sometimes say Taylor ham.
Yeah.
Same thing. Sometimes I say Taylor ham.
You guys from Jersey, bro?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Are you guys from Jersey?
I don't know. I read the sign.
Taylor ham is a brand name.
Yes.
You know, like Band-Aids. Do you guys know that Band-Aids is a brand name?
Yeah.
Like that's not the actual thing of a bandage that you put on your arm when you get a boo-boo, you know?
Right. Yeah, like when I slipped on an ice cube. Yes, sir.
You slipped on an ice cube the other day?
Yeah, I got covered in boo-boos.
Oh, did you put a Band-Aid on it?
No.
What?
I went to Weenie Hut
You
Junior.
wasted. Don't talk about weenies around me. I will tell everybody your deepest, darkest secret.
Do not.
No. Wait.
Do not do that. Nobody here wants to know that.
I mean, you already said it with us wanting it.
I mean, yeah.
No,
very true.
you got it, bro. Bro, we only got 20 views anyway. We're good.
Very true. So,
but after this story, we're shooting up to 21.
yeah, I think so. This'll really get your gears going.
This is the
And if it's not your gears, it's definitely the past tense, I guess, behind, if you know what I mean. But we one time.
No, not we.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man.
Yeah, no.
This is where we draw the line.
No, you can't make me say something
I'm
that's
not
not
making you
true.
say anything.
I just can't name the said others who were involved.
Okay, but it wasn't
That's fine.
us, right?
No, it wasn't you guys.
Oh, look, I just want to
If that's
clarify.
how I had to clarify things, yeah, it was.
When you say we, you brought me and JC into this conversation.
And
You were
we
like,
just want to let
we.
you know. This is where we draw the line.
Okay, yeah.
We don't partake in
He
this.
tried. You see that?
Here's your archer, just like right in the shoe, like that.
We.
So, I and a couple friends, quite a few of them, had some people take a run across the football field about 50 yards with frozen hot dogs in their butt.
I said what in the butt. I said what in the butt.
And the constituency of running that 50-yarder, now mind you, is frozen hot dogs. So it was hard, obviously, to run that 50 yards with a condensating. So the way science works.
Where'd you guys go? Anyway, condensation is sort of the opposite of evaporation.
Is this frozen thing is now progressively warming up. So now you have
Where is it warming up at?
well, so think about it this way. What was once cold meat is now warmed meat, which inherently is going to be a little slippery, right? And because of that, it was much harder for them. Yeah, just like that. It was much harder for them to run the 50 yards with the frozen hot
What
dog.
do they have to do the hot dogs that fell out?
They had to bite it.
Chestnut, the man to beat. said he used to be like Verlander, right? He'd come out throwing 100 in the first.
They had to eat it. They had to then reinsert the hot dog for another run at the 50-yard line. And if you did finish the hot dog, we had more.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? How much? Let's revive him right here, because I think Mike from the bar just gave you like at least one like off of that one. That was good.
I might have given everybody a dislike.
Yeah,
or I think several people just.
But let's take a look. Let's have you up. Give me a rough estimate on what you made on cryptocurrency this past week. A rough estimate. I don't need to know exact numbers. That's private shit, right?
Percentage.
Percentage.
Let's
yeah.
go percentage.
Yeah, percentage.
On my own investment,
Yes.
over 1,000%.
Wow.
That's not bad.
Wow.
It's good return.
Yes. And you're saying like 1,000%. Like you're doing good right now,
Well, I would say so.
my boy.
I would say in regards to the strategies that I played, yeah.
My boy.
And what's
benefited.
What are some of those strategies that you learned to implement in the market in order for you to gain those returns?
Analyzation of the volume patterns is really what you look for. Crypto doesn't really have an earnings ratio. So I could go and look at Uber right now and pull data that would suggest about what their earnings would look like. You know what I mean? And they have this on a time basis. Crypto is the same thing, but it's not earnings. You know what I mean? So you really have to base it on the volume profiles. Cryptocurrency was kind of like the layman's introduction to the Forex market, really. It's like the US dollar JPY pair. A lot of stuff trades the same way. If you trade out a US dollar and you go into, CAD or JPY, whatever, it'll go like this for days and weeks, So that's the strategy. If you're to play this game like it's a currency, which it is, then it would make sense that you would play it on a downturn when it's on a downturn. You play it on an upswing when it's on an upswing. If you're going to trade that way, so it's a day trading pattern, but.
And you're a daily trader, as we, discussed in previous podcasts. You're a daily trader. So I know you were sharing advice with JC. What did you get off that advice, JC?
We don't do advice.
I'm sorry.
Publicly.
Okay.
Obviously.
Oh, you're talking about to them.
Right. Yeah, we don't do.
Oh no, I'm not saying that. I get that. I'm saying like, what did you gain off the advice that he was giving you throughout the week and throughout the days?
So it helps me set my expectations as a long-term trader. See, I like to go look at my investments for 5 to 10 years, right? Where I'm not buying short-term or selling short-term. But with him, since he likes to do a lot of day trading, it keeps me up with the market. Like, how is it doing? Even though I'm not looking to sell yet, but at least hearing a different opinion based on some tools that he's using, for me, it just is refreshing to hear another voice in the market that's just like giving me a different opinion than what's my own, right? Because I watch stuff and I've got my own opinion, right? And he got his own opinion. So he uses his resources to let him know, okay, it's going to go up, it's going to go down. So by him giving me that knowledge, it allows me to basically either reinforce what I know or to at least challenge him on those. Okay, how is it that you see in the market that way and I'm not?
Well, you guys are kind of like almost the perfect pair when it comes down to that, because he is a fast, he wants to buy in the market today and sell in the market today, to where you're buying and you're selling years from now, hopefully, where there's a different profit margin to that, and you're trying to make quick profit and you're making long-term profit. So seeing the market in his eyes and then seeing the market in your eyes, you kind of coincide with each other, right? You guys kind of pair well when it comes down to that, because you guys can match up and say, all right, well, if he's saying that this market, he's not really making money on it on a daily, how long term do I want to invest into this, right? And you're saying, well, I'm going to invest this in long term, and then maybe you're like, all right, well, maybe this isn't a long term buy, but this is the short term buy, right?
Correct.
Right. Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Right.
So we both agree that Bitcoin is the granddaddy of them all, but because the market is wide open, there's no governance behind the cryptocurrency market, right? So right now, this is the wild, wild west where you could buy and sell literally any token that you want. There's different ways for you to do it. There's DeFi, and then there's centralized exchanges where they let you buy up to X amount of coins, right? But either way, you can play within that market.
Right. And there are caps. So you as an investor, you still can't go and dump like $50 million in there. Like Michael Saylor definitely didn't just dump 200 million. There was planning that went into that. They bought over the course of time. They bought with $1 million or less. You know what I mean? I mean, they might even have a strategy where they have a bot buy $30 at the time. Which is why a lot of times you see the way these crypto markets move. You know, there's bots that buy, sell on certain patterns. You know what I mean? There's a lot of automations that you could build now as well, customized, that could actually do this in the background for you. Because you see it with the trading bots that are currently available on these exchanges. Coinbase doesn't have anything like that. Coinbase is very manual. It's very like you go in there, you navigate yourself. Like, it's crazy to me that like when you go on Coinbase now, this is different. Everything is different now. When you go on Coinbase, you go navigate in fucking the DeFi web. If you don't know what the fucking DeFi web is, what are you doing in there?
Yeah.
So anybody could go do it. It's crazy like how straightforward it is. It reminds me a lot of like the days of torrenting and like
LimeWire.
Yeah, like that type of stuff. It's very like LimeWire-esque.
Well, have you guys ever used like Pirate Bay?
Nah, I use LimeWire though a lot.
Okay.
And then there was another one too. I just don't remember.
Frostwire.
Frostwire,
Yeah, Frost or Cabos.
I don't know anything about these. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I never downloaded anything.
Never did.
Yeah.
Ever.
I have no idea what any of this is.
What,
I don't know.
what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Right.
What?
Yeah.
Right.
Can I just tell you, I love this shirt, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Got, like
that shit
two
is
things
great.
that I love: the galaxy and space,
Shirt's wild.
and marijuana.
This is
Yeah.
not marijuana. This is a Christmas tree.
That's what I said. Did I say marijuana? The hell?
No,
Yeah,
we was
it's a
talking
holiday shirt.
about two ladies named Mary and Juana.
Yeah. And
I know who you're talking about.
it's like one of my favorite names, is Mary Jane, bro.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm, okay, different topic. Different topic. But
Call me Jane Blaine. You know what I mean?
yeah, Ric Flair.
I dressed myself in $100 freedom slacks. Who made this coat?
He said, "Woo!" Like this, dude. If we like, I want to do that. Like, I want to go somewhere.
You should just do it. Woo!
No. But I want to have it to where like, say I'm going into a subway, right? I just want some random guy, like stunt double, basically of Ric Flair, to just like out of nowhere in public in front of people at like 8:30, 8:45 in the morning when people are like loading up on the train. It's a madhouse in there. So a random guy come out of the crowd, like right in front of everybody. You know what I mean? Like, just Flair me. What do you mean? I have to finish it?
Yeah.
How? Woo!
Let me hear it, JC. Let me hear it. Yes. That was good.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, I used to watch boxing.
I had a lot of life.
Yo, I felt love behind that shit.
Yeah.
I said Ric Flair, you're like, I am in for this.
You know, fucking crazy.
I'm just waiting. Yo, call
Who's
my
your favorite
name.
wrestler?
Put me in, coach.
Who's your favorite wrestler?
I used to love Jeff Hardy, The Undertaker, Stone Cold. Yeah, those are
Who, you ever watch wrestling?
I used to watch a little bit of wrestling. I'd like Batista, Rey Mysterio.
Okay.
So those are my classics right there.
that was like next generation.
Yeah.
You're a puppy, bro.
Yeah. I'm a puppy.
Bro, one of my favorite was what's that guy that fell on the tax?
Mick Foley.
Mick Foley.
Mick Foley,
He was
bro.
badass.
Bro,
He
I
was
love
badass.
Mick Foley, bro.
What fucking
I think
crazy, dude.
you remember the Shamrock?
His saga, yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
another good, and so close Steve Austin. And
That's a classic.
do you smell what The Rock is cooking? Did I do that good?
That was awesome.
Oh,
Almost perfect. Almost perfect.
wow. Okay, I'm
I
trying.
wasn't a big fan of The Rock.
No,
Believe it or not, I wasn't.
you know the only
Because he
person.
beefed a lot with Stone Cold, and I love Stone
Oh
Cold
yeah,
so much that I'm like, nah, whoever fucking was.
but
But
The
that
Rock
was
is the
the-
only person that could beat The Rock.
That was the beat.
Did you ever see like The Rock like back then and then The Rock now? It's like two different human beings.
Oh no, yeah. When he came out in when Fast and the Furious, I think what was it, like 5? When they were in
Good
Brazil.
actor.
But he was just like fucking
Yeah,
huge,
you-
bro. Like, dude, like
His definition was insane,
who
bro.
gets like bigger when they get older? The Rock. The Rock. He could beat himself up when he was younger. Not the opposite way around. Oh yeah, 100%. I think so. I think so. No.
That's a crazy ass physique. Yeah, but that's hard to get, bro. You know how many hours of gym you have to put in to get in?
Bro, if I had like a trainer and everything, and I was a multi-millionaire, I could do it. I could do it. Like, you know,
What,
the
get-
thing that we were
get
talking
as
about,
buff as The
with, like,
Rock.
with like
Yeah.
Mike being like really decently good at day trading. You know, like he has time to like do all that stuff. You know, which is
It's a great
awesome.
point.
Like it's awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not jealous of you. I think it's great, and you're using your time wisely, right?
Yeah.
I just don't have the time, and neither do you. You don't have the time to like be up on it like he is. And like you said, if we were and we had the knowledge, which you know you have the knowledge to do it, I would have to learn more on it. But we would
We could
be
all
just
get
as good too, you know.
Yeah.
And it's the same with anything.
Yeah.
Like if we were like movie stars making a lot of money because of our body, guess what we're going to be doing? Working out, having a chef at home,
Yeah.
and having a personal trainer just
Yeah.
because I'm making my money off how my body looks right now. You know?
Yeah. You gotta maximize those profits.
Yeah,
bro. Like-
absolutely.
Like the pioneer, Arnold Schwarzenegger, right?
I'll be back.
Exactly.
When he first started building his physique, it was first about just getting Mr. Olympia.
Right,
And
exactly.
then he turned and flipped that body, turned it into a movie. So we
Yep.
got Terminator, we got all the big.
And then what do you flip it into do?
Oh, he became the governor of California.
You know the last Republican governor of California, Arnold?
Really?
Yes.
I thought he was a Democrat, bro.
I did too, and I looked it up the other day because Sniff was like, no, I think he was like a Republican.
Yep.
And then he said, you know, sniffing his like crazy facts that I'm like, why do you know this, right? He's like, oh, and I think he was actually the last Republican governor of Californea. They've all been Democrats since.
Yeah.
And I looked both up, and he was absolutely right on both facts. And I'm like, dude, who do you listen to like get this? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you watch? You know?
What's your sources?
Yeah, I watch it, bro. I religiously watch the History Channel. I think sports and the History Channel are the only things that are on their TV at home, bro. Like Expedition Unknown, bro. I love Josh Gates. You know,
Hey, man, I just saved your life.
Thanks, man.
I know you guys probably don't get into much of the History Channel.
Yeah, the
But,
History
bro.
Channel for me is just like it's one of those things. The History Channel, like it's classic. It used to be on the TV like constantly in my house, but
Bro, there's so many great shows.
there is don't get me wrong. There's a lot of great shows on the History
So
Channel.
many great shows, bro.
Here's my issue with the
No,
History
no,
Channel.
no, don't say it. I don't want to hear it. Remember that hot dog story?
Ancient Aliens is a little question.
Huh?
Ancient Aliens is a little question.
All right, I got a good one then. Remember that show, Dirty Jobs?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. What's the most you would intake money-wise to do the most dirtiest job?
Thank you, everybody, for watching and listening to another episode of BnSn. On the next episode, we are going to dig deep into some dirty jobs, and I can't wait for you guys to hear it. It's going to be so funny. I'm so excited for the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. So everybody stay great, stay positive, the whole 9 yards.